When most people think of the cross, they think of suffering, they think of sacrifice, they think of death. But the gospel of truth presents a radical reinterpretation. The cross is not simply an instrument of punishment. It is a symbol of awakening, a revelation, a signal that humanity's spiritual forgetting can be reversed. And through this lens, the crucifixion becomes not only a historical event, but a profound teaching about reality itself. The gospel of truth frequently uses symbolic imagery to convey meaning. One of its most powerful images is the tree. The ancient text draws a connection between two trees, the tree in the Garden of Eden, associated with knowledge, the cross, where the Word was revealed. Both trees serve as points of recognition. Both trees provide revelation. In the first story, the tree was hidden from humanity. Knowledge of it was obscured. Humans ate without understanding, forgot, and suffered. In the crucifixion, the hidden truth reappears. The cross becomes a tree of revelation, lifting the veil of ignorance. Through it, truth is displayed before the world. Ignorance cannot destroy it. The gospel of truth emphasizes that ignorance and error had dominated humanity for centuries. When the Word appeared in human form, and when the cross lifted him high above the world, the nature of error was revealed. Error cannot endure being illuminated. The cross exposed the illusions humanity had built. Fear disguised as safety, authority disguised as truth, separation disguised as reality. By making the hidden visible, the cross functioned as a cosmic revelation, not merely a human event. A spiritual awakening was initiated. The moment of suffering became the moment of truth. The gospel of truth describes the crucifixion as a confrontation between truth and ignorance. On one hand, there is error, confusion, forgetfulness, fear. On the other hand, there is truth, memory of the Father, recognition, and awakening. The cross reveals the tension between these two forces. It is not merely a historical struggle. It is symbolic of the human condition, how ignorance hides the divine, how revelation exposes error, how recognition restores identity. The Word could not be destroyed, no matter the world's attempt to suppress it. The gospel of truth emphasizes that the cross is a sign for those who can see. It is a signal for seekers of knowledge. Those who are ready to awaken notice it. They perceive the hidden meaning behind the event. Like a star appearing in the night sky, it calls attention to something previously forgotten. The cross, therefore, is not only historical. It is a symbol for all humanity across time. It invites each person to recognize the truth, to remember their origin, to awaken to reality itself. The writer of the Gospel of Truth also points out a profound idea. The message of the cross is universal. It is not confined to a single people or culture. Truth is accessible to anyone willing to awaken. The cross shows that the Word entered the world not only to suffer, but to reveal the hidden source of life, to awaken memory, to restore the connection between humanity and the Father. This revelation transcends borders, empires, and centuries. The gospel of truth reframes human suffering through the lens of recognition. Suffering arises when people forget their origin, when they identify solely with temporary, external realities. The cross demonstrates that suffering does not have the final word. Through the revelation of truth, suffering becomes a means of awakening, not an end. Those who recognize this can begin to see life differently. Life is not meaningless. Life is not a series of random events. Life is a journey toward remembering the crucifixion in this Gnostic reading is not the end of a story. It is the beginning of recognition. Through the cross, the Word lifts the veil of illusion. The world may attempt to ignore it, but truth persists. Like sunlight behind clouds, the revelation cannot be permanently hidden. The cross teaches that ignorance is temporary, recognition is permanent. Awakening is always possible. By understanding the cross as revelation, humanity can shift perspective. We can see that history is not simply a record of suffering. It is a record of awakening. Every moment, every challenge, every seeming failure contains the potential for remembrance. The gospel of truth invites us to reinterpret our experiences. Confusion is a signal to seek truth. Fear is a reminder of forgetfulness. Trials are opportunities to awaken. The cross embodies this lesson. It is both event and symbol, suffering and enlightenment, death and revelation. The gospel of truth presents the cross not as a tragedy, but as a cosmic revelation, a tree of awakening that lifts humanity toward knowledge. It is a signal that truth cannot be destroyed. Ignorance can only be exposed, and those who are ready to awaken may see beyond the surface of reality. In the next episode, we explore the Book of the Living, a mysterious text described in the Gospel of Truth, where the names of awakened souls are written in the consciousness of the universe, a hidden record of remembrance, recognition, and awakening.